Welcome to Did You Know? RaceAware's mini history and trivia short. Make sure to give us a like and your feedback in the comments, especially if you want us to create a full episode on this topic. Now go ahead and subscribe and follow us so you don't miss any new content drops. Enjoy!
After our recent podcast on Alan Turing, the man who cracked the Nazis' Enigma code during World War II, I wanted to stay focused on the 1940s and talk for a moment about Hedy Lamarr. Often called the most beautiful woman in film, Hedy Lamarr's beauty and screen presence made her one of the most popular actresses of her day. She was born in Vienna, Austria in 1914 under the name of Hedwig Eva Maria Keisler. At 17 years old, Hedy starred in her first film. Hedy continued her film career by working on both German and Czechoslovakian productions. A 1932 German film brought her to the attention of Hollywood, and soon she was signed to a contract with MGM. 1932 also became a pivotal year. Between 1932 and 1945, it was considered the year of the exiles within the film community. From about 1932 on, the flow became a flood. Almost all the émigrés from this period were forced into involuntary Hollywood exile by the horrible events created by the Third Reich. The Nazis drove some of the best film talent in Europe, out of Austria and Germany, to France, England, and with few exceptions, eventually to Hollywood. Some of the new arrivals thrived in the American film capital and went on to fame and success. This group includes such notables as the Austrians Hedy Lamarr, Fritz Lang, Max Steiner, Billy Wilder, and Peter Lorre. Once in Hollywood, she officially changed her name to Hedy Lamarr and starred in her first Hollywood film, Algiers, in 1938, opposite Charles Boyer. Interestingly, Hedy was born into a Jewish family, yet once under the Hollywood studio system, they went out of their way to hide the fact that she was Jewish, which strikes me as odd, as the studio heads were mostly all Jewish at the time. It seems to have been a strange type of anti-Semitism happening. Hedy continued to land parts opposite the most popular and talented actors of the day, including Spencer Tracy, Clark Gable, and Jimmy Stewart. Hedy was also extremely intelligent. In addition to her film accomplishments, Hedy patented an idea that later became the crutch of both secure military communications and mobile phone technology. In 1942, Hedy and composer George Antheil patented what they called the Secret Communications System. The patent that Lamarr filed for frequency hopping technology in 1941 became a precursor to the secure Wi-Fi, GPS, and Bluetooth now used by millions of people around the world. Dr. Simon Niek, the chair of broadcasting at the ESSEC Business School in Paris and a previous fellow at Harvard Business School, says that Hollywood categorized women in a binary way: sexy or to be put on a pedestal. As Louis B. Mayer often said, they're either a Madonna or a whore. According to Dr. Niek, women are positioned as one of three archetypes: the powerful, clever queen, the seductive princess, or the femme fatale, who is a combination of both. He says these archetypes date back to Greek mythology and are still used to depict women in media and advertising today. Dr. Niek says that femme fatale is the category that the brilliant and beautiful inventor Lamarr fit into, and that multidimensional women are often seen as very threatening. A powerful lady who is sexy but smart is really scary for most guys, Dr. Niek says. You just expose how weak you are. While Hedy was an international star, she was never respected as a great actress in the same way as Marlene Dietrich or Greta Garbo. Hedy had to battle MGM boss Louis B. Mayer at every step of the way of her Hollywood career. He often gave her sexualized roles that frustrated her, so some of her best roles such as the film Algiers, she managed to make by finding the scripts herself and being loaned to other studios. Sadly, her beauty worked against her when, after receiving her patent in 1942, she went to Washington, D.C. and spoke to top officials in the Navy concerning her frequency hopping idea as a way to thwart Nazi submarines from torpedoing ships. While she was able to patent her idea, the Navy never utilized any of it. To this day, her estate has never seen a single cent, even though billions of us use Wi-Fi, GPS, and Bluetooth technology every day. A documentary on her life called Bombshell, the Hedy Lamarr story, has been made and can be viewed on several streaming services. I find it fascinating that somebody with such captivating beauty and such intelligence, who made advancements in science, technology, and our lives that are still being touched to this very day, is really only known for her beauty and her film career. Sometimes we need to look much deeper and look behind the curtain to find the real story. Because as we all know, truth matters.
Thank you for joining us on the Did You Know mini-series and trivia. If you find our content valuable and want to help us keep the RaceAware content going, subscribe, like, and comment on all of our social media. And definitely show your support by joining us on patreon.com/join/RaceAware. So until next time, stay safe, informed, and RaceAware, because truth matters.